It's been a long time coming. I think I've had a few little setbacks with like injuries and stuff, but I feel like all their moments have led to this one moment. You know what I mean? I was on TV for a number of years. Do you know what I mean? Like 7 years. And then I was sitting with my agent, and he was like, "What do you want to do after TV?" And I always had a thing in my head. I'd done Muay Thai when I was a teenager, and I said I want to have one MMA fight before I'm 30. So I kind of threw away a good opportunity. I was on Bellator, and like I threw away a good opportunity. And then in the lockdown, I said to my missus, I said that I need to have one last chance at the boxing.
I like the fact that you're kind of like family orientated, clearly busy in the months getting those kids out of the way, but yeah, we digress.
That's what happens when you live away. You've got to make the most of the weekends home.
I was about to say, as soon as you get back, love, you're going to be pregnant next week. Get used to it.
And then I went to Adam's gym, and the first thing Adam said was, if you want to train here and be a boxer here, you have to live like a professional, and it just stuck in my head, and that's what I've done. I've lived like a professional for the last 22 months.
Let's get you nice and in the spotlight. Aaron Chalmers, welcome. October Red Boxing. New to my channel, but you're new to boxing. How are you feeling about your debut?
I'm excited. It's been a long time coming. I think I've had a few little setbacks with like injuries and stuff, but I feel like all their moments have led to this one moment. You know what I mean? I'm in a fighting city. It's similar, like I say, it's very similar to Newcastle. Like it's football, boxing, and drinking, and hope to go out there on Friday and put on a good performance for them. And yeah, I hope they enjoy the night.
I'm looking forward to it actually, but I want to get to know you a little bit, or our viewers to get to know you a little bit. Everyone knows you as a reality star. I'm just finding out you was involved in mixed martial arts. Talk to us about the order of that and how you ended up in boxing.
So obviously I was on TV for a number of years. Do you know what I mean? Like 7 years. And then I was sitting with my agent, and he was like, "What do you want to do after TV?" And I always had a thing in my head. I'd done Muay Thai when I was a teenager, and I said I want to have one MMA fight before I'm 30. Just so happens, my agent was from Liverpool. Just so happens, his brother-in-law was the matchmaker for BAMMA. So it just fell hand in hand. He was like, "Right, I'll get you a fight on BAMMA, one fight." Had the fight. I didn't think I was going to win. I just thought I'll go in there and have a fight. Do you know what I mean? Just to see if I had the balls. And I won, and it was the feeling I got after the win. I was like, oh, fucking hell, I enjoy that. So then I started transitioning a bit, like towards the MMA. But I kind of messed it up because I was still drinking heavily and partying and stuff. So I kind of threw away a good opportunity. I was on Bellator, and like I threw away a good opportunity. And then in the lockdown, I said to my missus, I said that I need to have one last chance at the boxing because I'm 35 now. I'm not young. Do you know what I mean? But I don't drink anymore. I don't drink. I don't party. I've got young children. So this is the last chance. 2 good years, and I've been given a good opportunity on Wasserman, so I'm going to take it with both hands.
I like that. The fact that you're prepared to make the dedication. Like you said, you fell off with the MMA because you were drinking, still partying, doing all of that stuff. What was the switch that made you say, you know what, I really need to start taking this seriously?
So I had, just before the lockdown, I lost in the February, but I didn't train for the fight. I'll be honest with you. Then my first son was born in April, and then I think I started boxing in the September. So in the August, I was still drinking in the lockdown, like everyone was, because it was a mad time. And then I thought, you know, I want better for my son. I want my son to look up to me as a good dad. So I knocked drinking on the head in August. That was like 22 months ago. Do you know what I mean? And then I went to Adam's gym, and the first thing Adam said was, if you want to train here and be a boxer here, you have to live like a professional. And it just stuck in my head, and that's what I've done. I've lived like a professional for the last 22 months. I live away from my missus. And I've got 2 young babies and another one due in August. So I've got a 1-year-old, a 2-year-old, and then another one due. So everything's for my family now, do you know what I mean? And I want them to look up and say, oh, well, my dad done well at the boxing. So that's why I put everything into it.
I like the fact that you're kind of like family orientated, clearly busy in the months getting those kids out of the way. But yeah, we digress.
That's what happens when you live away. You've got to make the most of the weekends home.
I was about to say, as soon as you get back, love, you're going to be pregnant next week. Get used to it.
She's trying to make us get the snip, but fuck that. I'm not getting the snip. No chance. No chance.
Quite a few guys do it. After a couple of kids, they say, you know what, I've had enough now.
Do you know what it is? I come from a big family. Like I've got a massive. My mom. I'm from a family of 6. My dad's from a family of 13. His sister's got 15. So I want a big family. So That's a first for the missus to know. Do you know what I mean?
I was about to say she's looking at you, looking at the camera now, thinking, "Dear God."
I know. Do you know what it is? Like, she knows, like, the kids keep us sane. They're everything that I know I live away. Everything's for them. Do you know what I mean? So all the sacrifices are for me, and my kids and my missus to have a better life. So that's why everything, the last 2 years, is I'm going to give it everything I have and do what I can.
I love that. And the fact that you chose Adam Booth, there's a lot of trainers that you could have gone to. It's clearly a distance away from your home, literally from the north of England right down to the south. Why did you choose him?
So I was friends with Josh Kelly, and I was speaking to Josh, and I was like, where can I go? And he was like, I'll speak to Adam, because obviously it's not a gym you can just walk in and say, I want to be here. Like, you have to be, it's like selected, you know what I mean? You can't just walk in. I'm sure Adam's turned down very good fighters in the past, do you know what I mean? So it's for me, it's a privilege. Like, when I tell people I'm with Adam Booth, they're shocked. So I just hope on fight night I can show him that, like, well, not let him down. Show the man I'm a good boxer, and I think he knows that now's the right time to get the debut out of the way, and I've put the work in, so Friday night will show that.
We've heard a good few words about you, that you were a puncher. You're somebody that can punch as well, from the MMA. Something that you said to me that stuck out, the fact that when you went into Adam Booth's gym, you've been practicing the jab over and over again. How important is the jab in boxing?
Very underestimated. Obviously in MMA is a bit scrappy. Like, it's more like a dogfight. You know what I mean? Like, it's kill or be killed. Whereas with the boxing, I literally jab for 6 months, but come fight night you'll see why. Me jab is personally at times can be world class. That's not my words. That's other people's words in the gym. I'm not going to say who, but he said at times you've got a world class jab. So as long as I stay calm and throw that, then that'll open things up.
And you've definitely set the bar now, world class. We're going to be keeping our eye on you. Listen,
Just the jab.
What about the right hand? What about the hook, the body shot, the screw shots? Talk to us about them.
Listen, I have got heavy hands, do you know what I mean? And it's something I didn't know until I knocked a kid out for 7 minutes in MMA. So, and that was when I couldn't box. So now I know how to box and how to use the power properly. Then hopefully it could be a quick night on Friday.
We like that. Aaron, until Friday, I'll be there ringside. It's lovely to meet you. Thank you very much for being a guest on the channel. A celebrity from MMA to boxing, the world's your oyster. Someone that wants to do it all. Thank you so much for your time.
Thanks for having us. Thank you.
Hi, and thank you for watching October Red Boxing. Like, subscribe, and tap the bell for notifications. You can also find us on Instagram at October Red Boxing and on Twitter, October Red UK. And remember, at October Red, we stay ready.